Imagine this. You're sitting at home, suddenly your chest tightens, your left arm feels heavy, and you realize this could be a heart attack. But here's the terrifying part. You're all alone. No one to call, no one to rush you to the hospital. What would you do? Most people panic. But in those first 10 seconds, your next moves can literally mean the difference between life and death. Today, I'm going to share step-by-step survival tips that every single person should know, because a heart attack doesn't wait for help to arrive. And if you think this can't happen to you, let me tell you, every 40 seconds, someone suffers a heart attack. It could be me. It could be you. So listen carefully, because this information might just save your life. First, let's understand the danger. Before we jump into survival techniques, let's understand what a heart attack really is. A heart attack happens when the blood flow to your heart muscle is blocked, usually by a clot or a buildup of plaque in the arteries. When that blood flow stops, your heart doesn't get oxygen. And without oxygen, heart cells start to die fast. The first 10 seconds are critical because your heart rhythm can suddenly change. It may start beating irregularly or even stop altogether. That's why so many people collapse before help ever arrives. Now here's the problem. Most of us ignore the warning signs. We think, oh, it's just gas, or maybe it's muscle pain. But denial is deadly. Recognizing symptoms early gives you a fighting chance. The warning bells you must hear. Let's talk about the red flags. If you're alone and you feel any of these, take them seriously. Sudden chest pain or pressure, like something heavy is sitting on your chest. Pain spreading to the arm, back, neck, or jaw. Shortness of breath. Cold sweats, nausea, or dizziness. An unexplained feeling of doom, like something's really wrong. Not everyone feels it the same way. Women, for example, often experience unusual fatigue, nausea, or jaw pain instead of crushing chest pain. Seniors might feel more shortness of breath than pain. So the key is this: if something feels off, don't wait. Assume the worst and act fast. Because remember, when you're alone, you don't have the luxury of someone else noticing. You have to be your own hero. The 10-second life-saving rule. Okay, now let's get to the heart of it. What can you actually do in those 10 seconds when you realize, I might be having a heart attack? Here's the step-by-step survival strategy. 1. Call emergency services immediately. Even if you think you can manage, dial your country's emergency number right away. In the US, it's 911. In other countries, it might be 112 or 15. Save that number in your phone. Don't wait to see if the pain goes away. 2. Cough CPR, the controversial but life-saving trick. You may have heard of this. If you feel your heart rhythm faltering and you're about to lose consciousness, start a series of deep coughs. Take a deep breath, then cough strongly, like you're trying to clear something stuck. Repeat this every 1 to 2 seconds. What does it do? The cough temporarily increases blood flow and keeps your heart beating a little longer, giving you precious extra seconds until help arrives. Now, experts debate its effectiveness, but in some cases, it has kept people alive. 3. Chew an aspirin, if available. If you have access to aspirin, chew, not swallow, 1 tablet immediately. Chewing helps it absorb faster. Aspirin thins the blood and can help break up the clot causing the heart attack. 4. Stay calm and sit down. Panic makes everything worse. Your heart is already struggling. Don't try to drive yourself. Don't try to walk around. Sit down on the floor near a wall so you don't fall if you lose consciousness. Breathe slowly. 5. Unlock your door. If you called emergency services, unlock your front door so paramedics can get in quickly. 6. Send a quick message, if possible. If you have a second, text a family member or friend, heart attack. Called ambulance. This way, someone knows what's happening. That's the survival routine. Quick, clear, and doable even in 10 seconds. The mistakes that can cost you everything. Now, let's bust some dangerous myths. Don't try to drive yourself. You might pass out mid-drive and put others in danger. Don't lie flat on your back. It makes breathing harder. Sit upright if possible. Don't wait it out. Hoping it will pass wastes precious time. Don't rely only on cough CPR. It's not a cure. It's just a last resort technique while waiting for help. Every second matters. The wrong move could cut your survival chances in half. Winning the battle before it starts. Of course, the best survival strategy is prevention. Let's be honest, most heart attacks don't happen overnight. They're the result of years of habits. Here are 5 powerful ways to reduce your risk. 1. Eat heart-healthy foods, more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and less processed junk. 2. Stay active. Even 30 minutes of walking daily can cut your risk dramatically. 3. Don't smoke. Cigarettes damage your arteries faster than you think. 4. Control blood pressure and cholesterol. Regular checkups are a must. 5. Manage stress. Chronic stress is a silent killer. Try meditation, deep breathing, or simply spending more time in nature. Remember, prevention is the strongest medicine. But even if you're healthy, knowing what to do in those 10 seconds could still save your life. When seconds saved a life. Let me share a quick story. A man in his 50s was home alone when he felt sudden chest pain. Instead of ignoring it, he dialed 911, unlocked his door, chewed aspirin, and sat down breathing slowly. Paramedics arrived within 12 minutes. Doctors later told him, "Your quick action is the reason you're alive today." On the other hand, many people ignore the signs, thinking it's just heartburn. They wait too long. By the time they call for help, it's often too late. Which story do you want to be yours? Final words that might save your life. So let's recap. If you're ever alone and feel like you're having a heart attack, remember the survival steps. Call emergency services, cough strongly if needed, chew aspirin, sit calmly, unlock the door, and wait for help. Don't underestimate the power of 10 seconds. It could be your lifeline. Now, I want to hear from you. Did you already know these steps? Would you like me to make more videos about life-saving tricks like this? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell, because your health and safety matter, and together, we can save lives. Stay safe, stay informed, and take care of your heart.